Hey everybody, Ray here. The Huawei Mate 8 was the most powerful smartphone when it was released a few months ago. I did plan to compare the Mate 8 to the Note 5, but when I received it, the S7 Edge is here. So why not having all three of them so we can compare how technology evolves since late 2015. My conclusion is, the latest offer is the greatest phone we can pick. The S7 Edge is a beautifully designed, precisely built, delicate, curvy piece of tech. It has the greatest processing power, the best camera, and also the longest battery life. The Note 5 is still not far behind in every aspect, but it is not cutting edge like the S7 Edge. The Mate 8, well, it is also a powerhouse. With the industrial design, the build quality is absolutely top-notch. It can still compete with other premium devices even though the price tag is significantly lower. Anyway, let's take a deeper look. The Mate 8 is a 6-inch giant phablet, but thanks to those extremely thin bezels, it is actually not that huge, but it is obviously not a phone for people who have small hands. Design-wise, the Mate 8 is the only metal phone here. The build quality is the best I've seen from Huawei. We can also see the brushed aluminum design on the sides and the front. The design language is still the Huawei style. It is more or less like how the S7 Edge is compared to the Note 5. Not necessarily a revolutionary design, but small details are improved. While the Mate 8 and the S7 Edge is capable of inserting a microSD card, so is your choice picking up a sandwich of glass and metal or just metal, a round S7 Edge or a boxy Mate 8. The fingerprint sensor though, the Mate 8 is the clear winner. It's just as impressive as the Nexus 6P. Speaking of speed, if you're searching for Captain Slow, you'd better go.
It is perfect.
And the Kirin 950 processor inside the Mate 8 is actually a Note 5 killer. Before the S7 Edge was launched, it was the most powerful smartphone in the world. But day-to-day media consumption, the Note 5 is still there. Apps opening may be milliseconds slower, but hey, who can tell? I'd say the S7 Edge and the Mate 8 is more future-proof though, due to the upgraded Cortex-A72 architecture. But it is read that the 1080p screen Mate 8 shows some frame drops when I was scrolling along the timeline. The Note 5 is now buttery smooth after the Marshmallow update. All three of them are running Android 6.0. The S7 Edge and the Note 5 share functions like multi-window, floating windows, and one-handed operation. I'm not gonna talk too much about how the S7 Edge is different from the Note 5. Here, feel free to watch the comparison video. Generally, it's the Edge display versus the S Pen. The Mate 8 on the other hand, I think the cartoonish user interface with no app drawer takes some time for most people to get used to it. It does support theming, but hey, those app icons are way too colorful. Anyway, I like the knuckle drawing feature. Some say it's not practical, but actually we can capture a specific area of the screen drawing with the knuckles. Writing the initial letters of some specific apps like C for camera, and M for music is also handy. Okay, enough photo boring stuffs, it's time for the camera. More pixels or bigger pixels is better. We'll see. And the S7 Edge is the only phone which can shoot 240fps 720p slow motion videos. The quality is brilliant. Under broad daylight, the difference is not huge, but it's there. The S7 Edge tends to produce warmer and more saturated pictures. The dynamic range is also the widest among the three. The Note 5 gives the most detailed pictures in the meantime. The Mate 8 tends to produce cooler pictures with decent amount of details. The display, the 6-inch display on the Mate 8 is not pixels packed like the S7 Edge and the Note 5. 1080p, but I can barely tell the difference in terms of clarity between Full HD and Quad HD on a smartphone display. Yep, if I stare at the display, I can see some pixel effect on the edges of the small texts. The AMOLED display gives true deep black and vibrant colors. I was surprised by the Mate 8 though. Light bleeding when the phone is tilted is next to none, and the color saturation is way more than satisfactory. And it's 1080p, so it saves battery. Yes, it's the battery life test. All three of them gave striking results. But the S7 Edge is the best, thanks to the more power-efficient processor, AMOLED display, and a 3600 mAh battery. With 4000 mAh battery, the Mate is still not able to overtake the Note 5. The huge 6-inch LCD blacklight IPS display apparently is the major reason for this. And finally is the speaker. All are single speakers, but all are loud and bassy. The Mate is warmer and richer. The Note 5 is flatter but crisper. The S7 Edge is sitting between them. So it's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like this if you like this, and don't forget to subscribe. Once again, this is Ray. See you next time.